It was one more brazen intrusion inside the American political process.
We have high confidence that this is a Russian intelligence organization.
What we've seen publicly released is probably under 1% of what we'd attribute to the Russian government stealing.
FireEye identified what they called war lists of accounts linked to Russian intelligence.
It's really exciting to catch these guys in the act.
You got to know who's behind these attacks so that you can determine what's the proportional response to these attacks.
The bad guys are getting good.
FireEye's threat intelligence is really focused on making sure we understand more about the bad guys than anyone else.
One thing I've observed is every modern nation is developing an offensive capability.
Well, Iran has been identified as a growing cyber threat according to internet security firm FireEye.
We are seeing what appears to be the first wide-scale attack against the economy of the Ukraine.
An advanced persistent threat actor group that's been undertaking cyber attacks against multinational corporations that have been doing business in and around Vietnam.
We haven't figured out, as an international community, what are the rules of engagement or what's fair game.
The reports that 235 gigabytes of files were stolen.
FireEye tells NBC News it has documented cyber attacks against South Korea's military, its power plants, even aviation, all appearing to come from North Korea.
We have evidence that they targeted at least one party that has been associated with the missile placements.
The North Korean actors that previously we have linked to the North Korean government and traditionally carry out cyber espionage and cyber destruction activities actually pivot to start going after places like cryptocurrency exchanges in South Korea.
We see the two macro drivers of this really being the appreciation of cryptocurrencies this year, but also that tightening of sanctions.
It's an interesting target for North Korea given that it's impacted by significant financial sanctions.
Unless you've got a posture that says we need to innovate as fast as the adversaries, you're always going to fall farther and farther behind.
Well, one of the things that we've always wanted to do and we think is strategically important is respond to every breach that matters.